Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the presentation for ixglobal. We're delighted you're here joining us to learn all about helping you set up your future and set it up very wisely with something that is incredible. I would like to introduce to you Jana Jorgensen. She is on Vancouver Island in Canada. She comes to us with an abundance of experience in networking, 40 plus years to be exact. So she knows her stuff, and she is a real veteran at this, and we are just so blessed to have her as our leader on our team. She has an extensive background also in traditional business. So she has a lot to compare to what we're doing here at ixglobal and what it is to run traditional business and the comparison. So without further ado, Jana, please take it away and present to these fine people what they have in their hands, this gift they have in their hands to help them better their future. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. And thank you for your great leadership. We've been doing a lot of calls, you and I, this past couple of weeks. So things are really heating up for you. And I'm excited to see that. So thank you again. So everyone, it is really an honor to be here because definitely what I've seen over the past 40 years is most of it has been the same up to about 39 years. But in this last year, you know, things have changed greatly, not just in the world of what's going on with the world news, but most importantly, what's going on with this profession. And this company, IX, has changed that so drastically that I can't even begin to tell you. It's not even comparable to what we used to do in this profession. And why is that? Because, you know, I kind of compare it to something like, you know how people say, well, I've got too much on my plate. And oh goodness, that's a saying that it just doesn't sit well with me, because we used to say years ago, when this was a really hard business to do, then get a banquet table. You got too much on your plate, go get a banquet table. Cheeky, but very true, because there is, you know, multimillionaires usually have about 7 different businesses. So you can multitask, but imagine being given something like this, that you can actually have the banquet here. You have so much flexibility and diversity that you can create so many different avenues of income. And it's just really up to you, whatever you want to multitask at, because that's really what it's about. So IX has a great meaning. I stands for you, with exponential growth to become a better version of yourself. And how great that you can do this within one company and have all of these different ways to create your income. So we're going to share that with you today because it's really, really exciting. Our purpose is really defined because the vision is clear. Innovate, inspire, impact is actually what is needed to really evolve a community. And it's fantastic how this has already done so much for so many people in different ways, because it allows you to really maximize your own potential. It allows you to work with other people, lots of mentors. We have incredible leadership here. And when you have innovation, it does create inspiration, and it can impact your life and the lives of others. So really exciting. This is a question that I love so much because you need to know the answer yourself. If time and money weren't an issue, where would you wake up tomorrow and who would you invite? If you know that clearly, then you have a reason to do something more to create additional income. It's your why, it's your driver, it's your motivation. And that's one of the things that you should always be aware of when you're talking to people. Look for their motivation. Look for a way to just inspire them, but make sure that you find someone who really understands that they're willing to do something different, to be, do, have, and contribute more to their life, because that's the right kind of person that will join your business. When you find that person, they are truly wishing for freedom. And freedom means a lot of different things for different people, but basically it falls into this kind of category. You can do anything at any time with anyone for how long you want, for how little you want, wherever you want in the world. That's total freedom. And within this banquet that we have for you, this incredible offering that we have of different businesses, portions of that are structured like a job. So if you don't like a job, you may not want to do that. You may want to do it in a different way. And I'm going to share with you how you can do that. So it's very important to know what you want. So our ecosystem is very vast and it will be constantly evolving. It will never stay the same. So we have lots of e-learning. We will have continuous learning in different areas that will always evolve. We have a component of travel that gives you discounts. So when we get to travel freely again, you'll be able to choose from over 800,000 properties all over the world. We've announced health and wellness, just the start of this program in India, whereby it's like a teledoc because they have a very difficult time finding doctors. So for this particular country, we've created something so that they have access to doctors. So that's incredible. We have e-commerce that we're just launching in 3 phases. We have a phase where you can bring a product that you absolutely love and you have access to, and you can market it through our e-commerce system, and that's do it yourself, or we have done for you. So you can access our experts in the branding and marketing area, and they will do it for you. So that will be a little bit of an extra cost, but we have that. Then we have our marketplace, and our marketplace will have products of exceptional value, products that people really would love to find but can never find them. They won't be the typical products you find on Amazon. But then we have our financial sector. It's huge. The financial education nowadays has found us in many different companies just with that niche market of finance. That's just one of the sectors that we offer. So we have Forex trading that is really huge. Crypto, sports, options, and the indexes. We have a lot coming in that area too. There is more coming, believe me, in the next few weeks. And that's going to be with one of our groups that we just hired, the Empire Trading Group. So we have technology offered to you in many, many different ways. And again, you have to keep on top of it because it's going to be, people are going to be attracted for different reasons, but it's going to be up to you to find out what you really want to focus on and what you would like to multitask with. Our founder, Joe Martinez, is an incredible young man. He is our CEO. He was a 7-figure earner at the age of 21. So he knows this business. He's been in this business for 12 years. He actually built this business out of necessity because as he experienced different companies that changed compensation plans or changed products and created different things, it was very difficult for him to feel like they had everything. He really wanted to create something different for you and for all of the people in our company. And he's done that very, very well. So a very, very hardworking guy, a dad, 3 children, a beautiful wife, and really has a focus on us all understanding how much we can do by just becoming a better version of ourselves on a daily basis. So it's really about evolution. Our community is the fastest growing self-betterment platform that exists. It's a multi-million-dollar transformation platform, but the focus is really on you. And the ultimate goal is not a degree or a temporary rise in excitement or motivation. It's important to understand that. It's really about you being able to create more income in your life than you could ever imagine. And I mean create it. So formal education will give you career income, but self-education will absolutely make you a fortune. And I've watched it happen over the years where people came into the business that were extreme introverts, and they took that and they worked with overcoming their fears and being uncomfortable. Because believe me, if you want to see an increase in your income, you better get prepared to be uncomfortable, because it's not going to be like going and getting a job and then following a little format. It's going to be way beyond that. And when I say you can create a fortune, I mean a fortune. It can be a 6 or a 7-figure earning for you in a month or a year. And it really is about leverage and understanding that. So I'll explain more about that. So we actually leverage our own system by having an incredible app that gives you your entire business. So yes, this business was designed on this little phone. And why? Because Joe Martinez knows that the world, even in their worst economic situation, has access to a phone in most cases. Now, sometimes their internet might be a little shaky and they don't have it just as, abundant as we do, but they're able to do business on their little phone. And that creates incredible opportunity for the emerging countries like India and Africa and Southeast Asia and South America and Latin America. Now, do we think that North America doesn't need this? Oh my goodness, do we ever, especially after last year. We know that a little bit of additional income can actually save families from bankruptcy. So on this app, we have all these things that are listed here: behavior-based chat, daily habit tracking. We just introduced our gamification part of the app, which is a $30 add-on, and you get $10 for a direct introduction to everyone that you bring on board that takes advantage of our gamified app. So you can earn money that way. If you have 10 people, that's $100. So it more than covers your $30. But do you get to tap into our compensation plan? No. That's being an actual brand ambassador. So it's really important to know what you want to get out of this for you. We have lots of social recognition, lots of training on the app, hundreds of hours of training. Our financial education is really intense because there is some very, very good education here that may take you months to study and feel comfortable with. And you may have to repeat modules, and you're able to do that here. So we also have live market education. We have live trading alerts. And this all takes place in all the different areas of trading. Human development, again, lots of online courses, lots of personal development, professional coaching, mindset training, leadership training, consciousness and awareness training, everything that you can think of to become a better version of yourself. Our Forex trading is our really huge focus because most people that know about Forex trading are very aware that it's a $6 to $8 trillion a day trading market, a day. Can you even imagine what that looks like? It's massive, people. And I've been taking our alerts and signals for the past several weeks from all of our different traders, and it's just amazing what you can do. This morning, I did a couple of trades, and it's just my demo account, so I'm still using the demo account, but it was amazing because I think I made over $400, $486 or something in the day. Just looking it up to see if I can pull it up for myself here. What's gone because the week's ending. But yeah, it was like $486 or something. And those trades, people, literally took me a couple of minutes. Now, I was really tempted with one of the trades because it went into profit really fast and I was going to close it. But if I had done that, I would have made $103 as opposed to it was $294 when it closed. So patience is a huge part of this that we have to learn. And you learn that in the training, so it's great. Here are many of the channels that we offer. We offered a few channels in the basic program. So the basic package gives you about 3 channels. But in the pro package, you get all of the channels. You get access to our Empire Academy. You also get to participate in our travel discount program. So you'll probably definitely want the pro pack. If you can copy and paste, then you can profit, because this is exactly what it looks like. You will set up a demo account. Most of us use MetaTrader 4, and you can set that up, and then you can set up an account with any amount of money that you wish. They will give you up to $100,000 of play money. So when you start doing it though, try and treat it like it's your own money, because if you don't, you can become kind of reckless and you're not really learning then that way. You want to really be hard on yourself when you take those wrong trades. And have I done it? Oh, yes, I have. I learned that trading gold is not easy. Trading gold is the most volatile market. And I literally, in 2 days, lost $95,000 in my 100,000 demo account. And that was because I was really taking high risk. You don't do that. So we teach you how to do it properly. So in this instance here that we're showing you, this is a currency pair of the euro and the Japanese yen. It's a sell. The entry point is 122.12. So you want to be within a few minutes, if possible, of the trade when they're announcing the trade. So it says 10:23 p.m. You want to be in this trade around, 10:25, 10:30. Sometimes you can go in a little bit later, and sometimes it's, retraced and it's gone up and down. But if your points of stop loss and take profit still look good, and you'll learn this with your training in the basic Forex training, then you can probably still go ahead with that trade. So here's a gold one here. But you really want to have fun with this, because if you make it very arduous and you try and be perfect, then it's going to be frustrating for you, because it'll never be perfect. We always share the information about trading, that this is simply information and education, and we cannot, guarantee your future success. So even two people trading will not have the same results, because unless they take them at exactly the same time or with the same alerts and signals, then they're going to have different results for the day. You can learn while you earn, or you can earn while you learn. Through our academy, there are hundreds of hours of training, and it is amazing because it's available to you in a variety of different areas and in 4 different languages: English, Spanish, Portuguese, and Hindi. And there are live sessions as well that take place. And we are just changing this constantly. And now this gamification is going to make it really fun for people who like to do that and live maybe in those emerging countries where, still $30 is a lot of money to them. So here's our weekly schedule that our Empire Group offers to us. It's massive. It goes from beginner trading to the high-end, high roller sessions, and you'll learn so much. So you want to tap into that training. We're very transparent with our results. So every week and every month, we announce these, and you'll see how many pips we traded. You'll learn what a pip is. You'll see what win rate we have with the binaries, what kind of percentage of growth we have in crypto sports, and the indexes in India. India has its own options market that we offer. Our travel portion is a cashback travel. This is extremely attractive because you will just see the price. Here's an exact stay from Joe Martinez when he did an overnight stay at the Grand America. He paid $259.62, which was $5 off the retail price. That means the price listed by Travelocity or Orbitz or any of the travel companies that are out there offering the best prices. But then you will get an incredible cash back onto the card about 2 or 3 days after you leave your stay. So it's going to go back onto the card that you use to pay for your stay. Incredible. And I think people love this because they don't have to collect points. They don't have to figure out what the points are. And do they have enough points? You'll just, if this was 7 days, you would be 7 times 42.62. Or 10 days, it would be 426.20. It's fantastic. Our e-commerce that we're just launching is a force. E-commerce is so incredible right now because it's going to be probably responsible for about $27 trillion by the end of this year. And we're expected that by 2040, 95% of all purchases will be via e-commerce. So this is something we can't ignore. It's coming and we need to be aware of it. And we're offering it to all of our people in 3 different ways. So some people might be actually doing the e-commerce in 3 different fashions. They might have a product that they're marketing. They might not know how to do something else with their a website, so they might have it done for them. And they also might take advantage of the marketplace of the products that we offer. So there's various ways that you can do this. Health and wellness, of course, is a huge market as well. And we're very aware of that. There are so many sectors involved, and we're going to be involved in all of these sectors. Although, as I mentioned to you, we launched the first phase of the health and wellness with the teledoc in India. So that's super exciting. You can become a member very easily and exclusively by purchasing your starter pack. We recommend the Pro Pack, but there also is a basic and there is a premium at $180. But we find that most people love the Pro Pack because they have everything right there in that package for them. You can own this global business and become a brand ambassador with us and tap into the compensation plan. Now, here's something that you really need to understand. If people come in just to trade, that's totally fine. Or if they come in just to use the e-commerce and the marketplace, that's fine as well. They can just pay their $145. But I'll tell you what they're passing up. They're passing up one of the greatest opportunities to tap into leverage that exists today in the entire world. Now, if you have millions of dollars of real estate equity, you'll receive a passive income. If you have millions of dollars in hedge funds, it's quite likely that you'll receive a passive income. But unless you have those two things, you haven't tapped into the eighth wonder of the world. And when this can be achieved through our compensation model, just by sharing it with like-minded people who want to earn an additional income, you're doing the right thing, not only for yourself, but for them. So it's really about helping other people become successful. And then you can tap into these three areas. Our comp plan is simple. Direct bonus will give you a $15 bonus for each person you enroll. The VIP bonus, I call this it's the middle money, but it's career income. Why? Because you can earn a cap of a six-figure income just by building this. That means you are going to bring your people in, and then you're going to help their people bring their people in, and those people bring their people in. It's really not just about who you know, it's about who they know and who they know and who they know forevermore. And you don't know who other people know. So it can become extremely exciting. You can find, for example, an individual who maybe really doesn't know a lot about it, but they're out for dinner with some people they hadn't seen for years, and they have a little conversation, and you bring up that you're doing this incredible global business. And they're like, really? Well, what do you do? Well, I share with people how to leverage and create beach money. They can tap into e-commerce. They can do trading. We have a travel program. We have a whole banquet table of things to offer. Gee, I'd really like to know what that's all about. Well, absolutely. I'd love to share it with you. It's as simple as that. Then you will start to see other people's people start building that business. And there may be some spillover from above as well. And that will all tap into your third way to earn money, which are the binary commissions, the team commissions. So this is a hybrid model of a unilevel, which is the VIP bonuses, and the team commissions, which is a binary. And you can have it all. You can have it all. Why not have it all? It's really simple. As I mentioned, the direct bonuses are $15 on every single package that someone comes in with. It's not for the $30 package. Remember, that's a $10 direct bonus only, and that's all they earn. They don't have access to the compensation plan, so they can earn a $10 bonus. With the direct bonus of $15, you're going to receive that every single month when they renew their subscription. Our goal, though, is to make them debt-free so that they don't have any overhead. Now, how many people could start a real business today and have zero overhead? I guarantee you people, there's none. There's no way to do it. I've had traditional businesses, and they don't just cost hundreds or thousands of dollars. Some of them cost hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. And it's not easy because you just bought yourself, if you're buying the $1 million one, you just bought yourself a very expensive job. Even with a McDonald's franchise that you're paying $1.5 million, $2 million for, depending on location, you are very unlikely to pay down that debt in less than 10 years. So do you have a job? Oh, you better believe you do. And you're going to have to work very hard to keep the marketing and everything well so that that business prospers. And I've even heard of McDonald's businesses failing because they're just in the wrong place at the wrong time, not enough people in the community, and just not enough cash flow. And you know that businesses fail for two reasons usually, and two reasons alone: lack of cash and mismanagement. And many companies fail for both of those reasons. I've seen it happen. So this goal is incredible because you can get that 145 back. Why do you get 145? Because you have now reached VIP 100, and that means you get a $100 bonus on top of the $15. And the idea is that you find 3 people or more. What is my formula? 10x with IX, and I'll tell you why in a few minutes. Goal number 2 is to get to VIP 500. What does that mean? That means to help your first 3 to 10 people find their 3 to 10 people. And when you do that, you're going to have at least 12 people on your sponsor tree, on your team, and we are going to then give you another $450 bonus so that you're earning, with the team commissions and the direct bonuses added in, at least $540 or more. Isn't that exciting? How many people could use an extra $500 in this world? Every single family, I can promise you, because that $500 maybe in North America will only cover maybe some of the food bill or part of the rent or a car payment. But in emerging countries, that could be 2.5 times their income. Many of those countries only earn $200 a month, and some way less, some way less. Lisa and I were talking to a gentleman who said the average income of a person in Cuba is $18 a month. $18 a month. So now you know why those poor people are so oppressed, and why we never ever want to see socialism or communism or fascism come to our countries, because it completely destroys the morale and the ability for people to make income. So duplication is the key. It's not about you just going and getting 1 million people, although you can go and get as many as you like, that are really interested in earning additional income. And believe me, there are not hundreds or thousands, there are multi-millions of people looking to find additional income right now. Multi-millions of people. So you can tap into them. You can use your social media. We have a program that's coming up with our Branders X. That's another company that just merged with us recently. Yes, we are going to see so many things in this company that honestly, our traders that were just spent a week with Joe Martinez and Brian Robert, one of our partners, they just spent a week there, and they are so excited with what this business can do for them as well as their trading, that they're over the moon, and they are now contacting people all over the world because they just didn't really have time yet to understand this business model. This is where people don't do what they need to do because they don't understand the economics of our business model to provide beach money or leverage. So let's talk about the goals again. Goal 1 is to find your 3 to 10 people to start building your team and get yourself debt-free. Then your next goal is to become cash flow positive. So to help those 3 to 10 people find their 3 to 10 people, and you will then be hitting the VIP 500 rank. You have the opportunity to build up to VIP 8,000. That's the cap. So this is in a 4-week cycle. So it happens every 4 weeks. So as you might know, the date will move back a couple of days every single month. So you have to be aware of when your people come in. And if you only enroll 3 and the date rolled back to just before this person has to renew, and you only have your 3, you'll only have 2 and you'll miss your VIP bonus. We don't want you to do that. Now, do you understand why I always say don't work on minimums? Find your 3 great business partners to get yourself debt free, but then find your 4th and your 5th and your 6th and your 10th. Never stop until you get yourself into a position where you have security. This is securing your future. And each level, you can only use the volume from each level. So if it goes down 6 levels, you can't use that volume to hit VIP 1000. You can only use level 1, level 2, and level 3. So if you only have 3,927 added up, that's only 40 people. But what if you built 5, 25, 125? Did you hit 40 people? Yes, you did. You surpassed it. You're actually already at VIP 2000 and on your way to VIP 4000. But if you do 10x with IX, which is the system I like to teach, if you build 10, 100, 1000, and you're relentless until you do, you're going to have that 6-figure income. And that's a great income to be able to count on every single 4-week cycle. Then you can tap into as well the master table, and you'll start earning on your lesser leg. Yes, you'll earn 10% of whatever the volume is on your lesser leg. So it's a balance that takes the lesser leg volume, and then it takes that lesser volume out of your larger leg. And that's what you're paid 10% on. So if it's 5,000 volume and you have 5,000 on one leg and 7,500 on the other, it'll take the 5,000 out, pay you $500 because you're going to fall in here. It's still at 10%. But wait, it gets better. It's going to grow to 15% when you hit influencer, and it's going to hit 20% when you hit presidential influencer. So is there countless ways to earn money, even in the compensation plan itself? Absolutely. You do not to disregard this part of being able to get paid when you're sleeping. It's valuable. So really, you just have to decide how you want to start. Do you just want to try the product and be a customer? Because we have that for you. Or you might have a very busy career and you're going to do this part-time. But as Jim Rohn has taught us over 40, 50 years ago, he taught us that always work full-time at your career. That's fine, but be very, very mindful of your part-time fortune. So work part-time on your fortune, because in most cases, you can't go to your boss and ask for a 10% raise or a 15% raise or a 20% raise, can you? Or, gee, I'd like to have a 6-figure income. I'm pretty, hardworking, and I always show up, and I'm amazing. I've been here for 10 years. I think I should be earning over a 6-figure income. Well, it just doesn't work that way. But here you control everything. You have the control to do anything you wish. And then you maybe want the one that wants to really change your life and start your own business today. Treat it like a business and grow it as fast as you can. So what does that look like to enroll even 3 people? If you haven't enrolled 3 people, then you need to sit down and look at your list and see if you've talked to 30 people. Because you will enroll 1 out of 10. But if you haven't talked to 30 people, then you probably don't have your 3 yet. So all you have to do to solve any problem is to talk to more people. So with that, I'd like to introduce you back to Lisa, our incredible leader out of Boston, Massachusetts. Lisa St. Dennis Smith is building an amazing global team. And I'd like her to share with us what she has seen with IX from the day she came on board to what she's seeing evolve and how she sees the future for you and me. Lisa.
Thank you, Jana. Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa St. Dennis Smith, and as Jana said, I live in the Boston area. I've been here for about 26 years, coming up on 26 years. My husband and I moved here from Canada, and we have 2 kids. And I had my own business in the interiors field for about 20 plus years while I was raising my children. And like any mom, we always want to try to bring an extra income to the household, supplement our income so that we can provide everything our kids need throughout their whole lives. And so it's an ongoing thing that we're always looking for a better life for our kids, just as our parents looked for a better life for us. And I can tell you that being in a traditional business, even though it was my own business, it was tough. And Jana can attest to that too, because she's been in several businesses that she owned herself, and it's not easy. I had a lot of fun with it. I met great people, and that's really what moves me forward. Is I love to meet people. I love to help people, and that kind of sounds like a, an easy thing to say. I love to help people, but I really do. I love to continue to be creative in any way that I can, but still, you're always leading back to how can I help supplement the income in the household? How can we come up with a plan B? And I can tell you that I have tried with other businesses for two reasons. One would be for my own personal reasons, that I wanted to try the products for my own personal use, and I wanted to try to help people with those products and at the same time run a business. And typically you end up staying in the business because you like the products and they're great for you. You see results, but you're really not getting further with your business. And you end up staying in the game, just hoping and praying and loving the community. And it just, sometimes doesn't go very far. And you might stay in that business because you continue to love the products, and that's okay. But I can tell you that with what Jana has introduced to me back in February with ixglobal, I was blown away, because there is so much diversity in this company. It is forever evolving. And that's what really intrigued me, knowing that I could help people. And that's initially really what we all want to do. That's why we're in this business. We want to help people set up their financial future and look for a better way. And I can tell you, we have found that with ixglobal. The community of people just are incredible. We have leaders that are there for us at the drop of a hat, and we love all of them. Jana is a wonderful leader that is there for all of us, and she loves to meet people too and help people. So that's the name of the game. We love to inspire people, help them to move forward and build themselves a better life. And I can tell you, we are really seeing that happen every day that we're involved. This company is only 18 months old, and it's incredible what they've accomplished. I am so impressed. And, we would love for you to join us. Whoever contacted you and told you to come to the call, get back to them, have a further conversation, because you won't regret it. It is incredible. And we would love to have you join us here at IX. Thank you so much, Jana.
Thank you, Lisa. And you've proven that the diversity is working, because you have people in so many different areas in different countries, and they are attracted to different things for different reasons. So that commitment that you make when you really want to change your life is really the decision that will change your life, because commitment is so powerful. It is a magnet for help. And Napoleon Hill did say it best. He said, the moment you truly commit and quit holding back, all sorts of unforeseen people, incidents, and material assistance will rise up to meet you, because this is all about energy. Once you understand that energy, that law of attraction, you'll start to attract those very people. They're coming into our lives every day. And that's what I always say to myself. I can't believe how many great people are coming into my life, who are crossing my path, who I meet when I'm, out and about. I'm always really aware of what people are doing. And is it every single person? No, but it only takes that one person who really is motivated, who really wants to earn additional income, that will make a difference for them and for the people that they know. And that's just an incredible thing that you have in your pocket. So again, thank you so much for being here today. This has been an amazing opportunity to share the information from our incredible company. We really want to see you succeed, because your success is our success. And that's why duplication is so important. So make sure that you contact your people upline, or any of the leaders, and do those three-way calls, do those Zooms with them, and have people aware of opportunity, because a lot of people are just not aware that something like this exists, and it's magical. So have a great, great rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And we thank you for being here. Bye for now. So you can stop the recording if you like, and we can have a chat.